Hello, welcome to a presentation on Africa by Simisola Baisi. A geography of Africa. How many continents are there in the world? Looking at this globe of the world, you can see that there are, 7 continents. Do you know that Africa is the second largest continent in the world? Now, bearing in mind that Africa is a continent and not a country, can you guess how many countries there are in Africa? Would you say A, 15, B, 30, C, 45, D, 50, or E, more than 50? And can you name any of them? Now, if you guessed E, more than 50, then you're absolutely right. There are 53 countries on the continent of Africa. Now, I'll run through some geographical facts about Africa. Africa is the second largest of the 7 continents on Earth. Asia is the largest continent. Africa is bounded by the Atlantic Ocean on the west, the Indian Ocean on the east, the Mediterranean Sea on the north, and the Red Sea on the northeast coast of Africa. And Africa covers 11.7 million square miles. Now, if you look with me on this map, you'll see right here on the west coast the Atlantic Ocean. On the east coast of Africa, the Indian Ocean. Northeast is the Red Sea. And on the north coast of Africa, the Mediterranean Sea. The biggest country in Africa is Sudan, which covers over 900,000 square miles. The countries with the largest population in Africa are Nigeria, with over 150 million people, Egypt, more than 65 million people, and Ethiopia, 58 million people. The highest and the lowest points in Africa. The highest point in Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Mount Kilimanjaro is over 19,000 feet high. Africa has no long mountain chains. The lowest point in Africa is Lake Assal in Djibouti. It's 512 feet below sea level. To the top left of the screen, you can see Mount Kilimanjaro. And the bottom right of the screen, Lake Assal, which, by the way, is very rich in salt deposits. Africa's largest lake is Lake Victoria, and the longest river in Africa is the Nile River at 4,241 miles long. And here we have a picture of Lake Victoria and its location, sandwiched between Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania on the east coast of Africa. Now, Africa has many vast deserts, including the largest hot desert in the world, which is the Sahara Desert. This is located in the northern part of Africa. The biggest island of Africa is Madagascar, which is near the coast of Southeast Africa. Other islands include the Seychelles and the Canary Islands, among others. These islands are popular tourist attractions. The island of Madagascar, of course, has been made quite famous by the movie Madagascar. Now we'll move into the topography of Africa. What is topography? It is the arrangement of the physical features of an area. Here I've listed the topography, sometimes known as relief, of the United States. We have the plains of Montana and Nebraska, the coniferous forests of New Jersey, called the Pine Barrens, the temperate forests of New Jersey, deserts of Nevada, tundra and Arctic of Alaska, and the tropical topography found in the Everglades. And here I have some pictures. Talking about the topography of Africa, we can identify 4. Deserts in the north, tropical rainforests, and savanna. Also here, some more pictures. We have the rainforests to the top left of the screen. The desert, of course, comes next. And at the bottom of the screen, we have savanna land. Join me next time as we continue on our journey to discover Africa.